in, door's ajar. Anybody there? Hello? Granny, is that you? Are you talking to me from beyond the grave? Well, if it is you, knock 2 times for yes and 3 times for no. No, knock 3 times for yes and 2 times for no, and that way the numbers will correspond to the letters and I won't get confused. Yes, that's her, all right. What you want this time, Granny? Uh-huh. Oh. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I got you. Well, I'm on a situation like mayonnaise on a peanut butter sandwich. Now, I brought everything that you asked for. It's right here in this box. And I reckon we're about to get started. So, you really think this is going to work? All right. All right. All right. Now, I'm completely unrecognizable. I read a Cosmopolitan magazine that women did in horn rim. What you think, Granny? Oh, you always did know how to kill a man's confidence. Oh, somebody's coming. I better hit the can.
Here. Stuart, you have my list, my to-do list. What is, give me the rundown for the day and this hour.
Well, at 2:03 you arrive fashionably late. At 2:05 you ask me to give you a rundown for the hour, and at 2:06 you mingle with the expected auction attendees.
Well, Lordy, there ain't a single soul here. I told you no one would want to buy Granny's old stinky stuff. Nanny, boo-boo, stick your list in doo-doo.
You just watch that filthy little mouth. Now, I have told you time and time again that you just don't say those nasty things. That is not how a Southern gentleman should behave himself.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you talking to me? Kanye West was spouting hot truths in my ear hole. You speaking to me, Mother?
Please take note that at exactly 2:08, little Jaden here displayed the most disgusting insubordination of his life. And, we need to take note that his allowance will be docked 25%.
What? Noted. And how do you want to allocate the excess funds?
Why don't you just make that little bonus to yourself, Stuart?
Well, that's more than I make in a month.
Well, you know how it is, Stuart. It's not about the money. The opportunity to work for me is all about working for an influential person. Someone as beautiful as I am here, and the most beautiful person in this great town. Now, I think that what we'll do is,
Well, I was silly to try to put a price tag on this wonderful experience. 25 coupons to Bodine's Bodacious Barbecue is, well, it's reward enough. My landlord loves those ribs.
They are especially succulent.
He's just gone through a little identity crisis thing. He's daunted.
Oh, at 2:10 we take a publicity photo.
Oh, yes, of course, that's right. Oh, dear. This place has gotten so run down. How could Grandmother do that?
Oh, well, she was old and crinkly and, knuckles were the size of walnuts. I don't know why you shouldn't just shipped her off to the Granny Farm long ago.
You know how much the Granny Farm costs.
422 racks of rib.
Now, enough about Grandmother. Stuart, just take the picture. And be careful that you get my good angle because I'm a little lumpy on the left side.
Oh, just a little too big. You see, the Titanic sank only 100 years ago, and, well, you don't want to come across as not being too concerned.
Oh, yes, of course. You are right. Just Photoshop an American flag flapping in the background.
And the caption?
Hey guys, just here. I've come through my old dead granny stuff, about to buy it. YOLO!
And don't say anything about my grandmother's auction. Why don't you just call it a charity event for handicapped bald eagles?
I love bald eagles. They're mighty tender.
Pardon me, with all due respect, are you talking about eating our national bird?
Does it got wings?
Well, of course.
I say it's good breed.
Who is it?
Well, apparently this gentleman is in charge of the auction. I'm sorry, sir, but I didn't get your name when we spoke on the phone last week.
You can call me auctioneer. And you are?
I am Charlotte Squires Sycamore Stanfield, Republican, USA Mayor.
What's your business here?
This is my grandmother's farm, and I'm here to claim what is rightfully mine.
There ain't nothing here but cows and dirt. What kind of farm is this anyway?
It's a dairy farm.
How do you know?
I'm breaking out in hives.
Stuart is lactose intolerant. Now, I drink a gallon of milk a day. I consider it my patriotic duty.
Looks at it, I'd say you probably drink that watered down 2% garbage.
Oh, Mother would never drink anything but whole milk. If she had her choice, she'd just drink it straight from the teat.
Did you say that one more time? I'm docking your allowance 35%.
Yes, Madam Mayor.
Now, where is everybody? I mean, I expected there to be more people here. Where's everybody else?
Well, there's a lot more coming. There's Randy from down the street, his dog Samson, old lady Goggins from down in the holler. And I don't want to get y'all too excited, but there is a very special VIP coming in a little bit later.
Courtney Campbell's not supposed to be here, is she? I didn't think she'd ever show her face in this town again.
What'd you do?
Oh, I don't want to get into the gritty details or nothing, but she owes me 4 tacos and a lotto ticket.
Excuse me, Madam Mayor, but it's 2:17, and at 2:15 you were supposed to start bidding, and well, the auction hasn't even started yet. Should I cancel our appointment that you have this afternoon? It's not good to be unfashionably late.
Well, what is it?
The appointment.
Oh, no, we cannot cancel that. Now, Stuart, you run into the kitchen and you make a little phone call and you tell them I'm going to be just a touch late. All right, now, Mr. Auctioneer, let's just let this thing commence.
All right. Well, let me just get your whatchamacallits here all in a row. The funny thing about estate auctions and auctions in general is
They're all super lame.
Mr. Auctioneer, I cannot express to you how important my next engagement is. So please just get on with it.
well, with nobody else coming, Samson sure is going to be disappointed he's missing this. Well, I guess we better get things rolling then.
Brady! I have returned!
Welcome. Better late than never.
Yes, if you expect to see our grandmother.
Alive.
Granny has left her earthly body? You can scarce believe it. I was on a cleansing hike in the Amazonian rainforest, and when I got her letter asking me to come home, so I walked barefoot 8 miles where my friends left me for It had a wobbly wheel, but I rode it to the nearest river outlet, and then I borrowed a really nice fisherman's dug-up canoe, and I paddled as fast as I could down the Amazon.
Granny wrote that letter 10 years ago.
It was addressed to the wilderness.
You, Carly, always showing up late for the party.
The name is Bree.
Excuse me?
Bree.
Cheese.
It was the name bestowed upon me by the Bushmen of the Australian outback because I am so soft and delicate. And Rainflower was already taken.
Wait a minute, you can change your name all willy-nilly?
Of course you can!
From now on, I declare that I shall be known as Batman Quesarito Tupac. Rest in peace.
Can't take my eyes off.
Carly, you're home. I can't believe it. After all these years, I never thought I'd see you again.
Well, it's really good to see you too, old pal. But the name is Bree.
Excuse me?
Bree.
Like cheese.
Like the cheese?
I guess she couldn't afford the trademark for Velveeta.
The name bestowed upon me.
But Marie is a poor man's cheese.
Now, could we just hurry up? I've got a very important appointment with a Ninja Turtle and a slice of pizza. We'll be there.
Now, Granny, grandmother, she was a firecracker of a lady. She barely weighed 67 pounds soaking wet. She could take down a full-grown steer with just a look. Never sick a day in her life. But bless her soul, on the ripe old age of 113, she said, and I quote, "It is time for me to die." And she did. Now, on to lot 237.
Wait a minute. You're just selling her possessions?
Well, according to my information, that's what Granny wanted.
And if you had been here, Marie, you would have known that.
Now, like I was saying, on the lot number 237, we have here this beautiful handcrafted leather journal. It's been a family precious keepsake for years, generations. And it's first entry dated August 7, 1862, from great-great-great-grandmother Pearl. In it, she records, she really stirred some things up. Oh, she's in hot water now. This is sensational. Do I hear $1? $2? No papers. Okay, going once, going twice. Sold. Thanks very much. Excuse me for a moment.
What you are doing this, Charlotte?
Doing what?
Pulling off Granny's treasures. And without our brother, where is Charlie?
Well, it's 2:20, and according to my calculations, he's down at the shop.
What shop?
He processes meat.
Like deer meat?
Oh, no. He doesn't deal with deer meat or cow meat or any other kind of meat you want to eat.
Now, Jake, what have I told you about poor Uncle John?
Uncle Charlie is family. but that doesn't make him right.
That was the best biscuit recipe I have ever read. Now, moving on to lot 458. I'm gonna need a little help with this one. Young man, would you mind helping the old codger out? It's down the hall to the right. You can't miss it.
So sorry, dear. I was just riding the musical waves of Simon and Garfunkel. Oh, it's troubled but magical. Oh, but I would love some kale.
Who is this child?
I adopted him.
You never wanted children.
I still don't. It was a political strategy thing, you know. I was just trying to reconfigure my image after my divorce.
And her approval rating went up 7%.
You got married?
Oh yes, I married money, divorced money, and kept half money. Divorced? Well, you know, I married Howard Stanfield, you know, the Clifton Stanfields. He was so disgusting. Just to look at him made me nauseated to the point of no return. Oh, he was a sweaty beast of a man. Oh, and the most unappealing features. Do you know that he had 2 unibrows? Can you explain to me how that's possible? And he made the most disgusting noises in the bedroom.
Madam Mayor, I think that's just a little too much information.
Oh, I was not talking about that. Oh, no. I never let that man lay a hand on me. The closest he ever got to see me naked was a tin turtlenecks and a wool overcoat.
Thank you, son. Thank you. All right, now lot 458 has a very interesting backstory. So I'm told. This piece of old Hollywood nostalgia came direct from Granny's boudoir. We wiped all the kissy marks off of it. You may recognize this man from such classic films as Too Hot to Handle, Night Nurse, or Wife versus Secretary, or Gone with the Wind.
Oh, yes.
In film club in school, we used to study all the really, really old classics like Ghostbusters and Clueless.
It's Mark Campbell. Dingy Winnie Mustache Joe. Now, can I hear $5? $4.
I'll give you $1.
Sold to the kid.
Suckers. I just bought it for the mustache.
That's not Clark Gable.
Well, Granny always thought it was.
Frankly, my dear, I look dashing in this mustache.
I rescheduled it for 3, so you have 14 minutes.
Well, let's move on to item number 600 and...
Just get to the end.
Well, there are lots of items left, and there's lots of people wanting to bid on it, so
All I want is that box.
What box?
Fuck.
You know what box? Just get
All
out.
right. All right. All right. Granny's music box. Now, you all know how Granny loved this music box. Why, it plays the waltz from Tchaikovsky's Sleeping Beauty.
How much money do you have?
What?
How much money do you have?
I don't normally travel with a lot of cash. I have, let's see, $1.06.
Mr. Auctioneer, I bid $1.07.
Well, if there aren't any other takers, I guess it's sold to the devil in blue.
Oh, you are going to make me one powerful woman.
Oh, Madam Mayor, I just got a text from the buyer at the auction house. They're waiting to appraise the item. The buyer is confident that you'll get...
Enough to say for all these bad boys, huh? Oh, yes. My, oh my, look at that.
Charlotte Squire Sycamore Stanfield, Republican USA Governor. Is this a bumper sticker for your campaign?
Well, who's got a bumper that wide?
Your mama.
Help me understand why all the fuss over things. I didn't come for Granny's things. I came here for her.
Well, if you hadn't been busy playing the bongo drums with your crunchy quinoa friends, you would have been here when Granny decided to die. Now, she thought it was only fair that you and Charlie and I had a chance to win this most valuable treasure, the thing she treasured more than anything else in the world.
Her music box.
Precisely. And so, Granny thought that you and me and Charlie should just win it, fair and square. Thus, this estate auction. And I wholeheartedly agree, because let's face it, I am not a backpacking, meat-packing loser. And I always get what I want. And now that I've got what I want, well, you all can just keep the rest of this garbage. Now, Stuart, what is next on my schedule?
Well, at 3:27, Stuart quits.
Oh, snap!
Well, that's all right, because after I sell this music box, I'll have enough money to hire 10 of you.
That's a lot of pull hard.
Now, Jake, you stay here. I'm going to go make a very important phone call. Mama is about to make us a lot of money.
J-Dog, you're about to get a second Xbox.
My deepest condolences on your job loss. I have a few pesos I can loan you.
It was never about the money.
Got some popcorn, kid. This is about to get in.
I'm sensing that you want to tell me something.
Harley, I mean, Bree, don't you remember me?
My inner chief seems to remember something about your face. It's real good with faces, not very good with names.
I'm Stuart Lloyd. we worked together the summer of our senior year at the county fair. You made cotton candy. I was the vomit boy.
Still a better gig than working for Madam Mayor.
It speaks true.
But it was all worth it. The vomit, the mayor. I took those jobs because I wanted to get close to you. I just didn't think it would take 10 years for me to have the chance to tell you how I feel. To tell you that I like you.
My aura's telling me that I like you too.
All right, enough of this rom-com kissy face stuff. Kid, your litter bug mama dropped a little something on her fabulous exit. Why don't you go pick it up?
It's a letter from Granny.
Go ahead and read it, son.
Well. Here we are. Let me guess. I'm dead. I bet you think I didn't leave you nothing. Well, I have some news for you. I love to be cryptic, but I'm pressed for time, so I'll cut to the chase. I leave you with a choice. This music box, my beloved farm, or my life savings. It's up to you. Choose wisely.
Charlotte chose the music box, so that just leaves me and Charlie to choose, and Charlie's not here. Stuart, what should I do?
Do what you always do. Listen to your heart.
Well, I don't know the first thing about farming or cows or dirt, but I choose the farm because it's time I came home.
Granny, you were right. and I cannot continue this charade any longer. Folks, I have a confession. I'm not an auctioneer. I'm Charlie. It's me. Yeah, and I was following Granny's plan the whole time. And y'all followed the plan to a T.
You mean to tell me that Granny wanted me to have the farm all along? Well, if that was her plan, then why the auction? Why put us through all this?
Your Granny was a weird and unusual woman. I cannot pretend to explain everything, but one thing I know is true. She loved this farm. She loved to put her hands in the soil. Loved to till the ground. Loved those stinky old damn cows. But in my heart, I know there's only one person that could carry on her love, and that's you.
Well, Charlie, what are you going to do with all that money?
I'm going to fulfill my dream. I'm going to expand my meat processing empire. I am going to get into the luxury meats finally. Beef, pork, chicken. What do you think, kid? How about we pack up our stuff, hit the road, and I'll teach you all about the ways to carve up a carcass.
Oh, that sounds marvelous, darling.
Well, I hope you're happy. It turns out that Granny's little treasure box was not nearly as valuable as I'd hoped. It looks like I'm going to have to start over, scrape my way to the top again. Who wants to stop me? I am an American woman, full of true grit, and I will survive. You haven't heard the last of Charlotte Squires Sycamore Stanfield, Republican, USA, President. Come on, Jake. Let's finish this job.
Sorry, Charlie. Guess I have to pass on the carcass trimming. I'm going to the White House, baby.
Honey, it was so good to see you after all this time has passed. Please don't say you're leaving. Are we just two ships in the night? You can come stay at the farm with me and Stuart.
I'd have to pass. The roadkill's calling my name.
Wow, even one night.
Well, you don't have to beg me, Stuart. All right, I'll stay. I'll settle in and get comfy and put my feet up. And tomorrow morning, I'll cook the waffles.